bitter with the sweet.
Ren sounded kind of more out of sorts than usual. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna leave it up to you. We can swing through the forest in Nab Ren, or we can go to the fort and see what Clarissa's up to. They're your people. You can decide.
Ren needs us more. And he'd kill me if he knew we went to see Clarissa first.
That's
Sound
true, but
logic.
that's not the actual logic. Okay, it pulled that up for us.
Alright, our rescuing duties have officially commenced.
I really
Let's
wish.
get this done and get off this rock like the badasses we are.
Yeah, righteous.
I wasn't sure if that was going to be sarcastic or affirmatory. Affirmatory? I'm not sure which. I think affirming is more accurate. Or is it correct word? I don't think affirmatory is. Actually, are you coming, Jonas?
From 1941 to 1972, this communications tower served many different telecommunication functions, including point-to-point from its receivers, microwave from its dish, Ka-band for satellite reception, and military airband for nearby aircraft. Unique in its construction, the tower houses its office in a segmented platform directly underneath its antenna and dish. Once unceremoniously called Site 82, in 1988 it was redesignated Hardin Tower for its longest tenured radio man, Major Richard Dick Hardin, who served as the tower's communications officer for 8 years.
Okay, so I thought his first name was Richard, his middle name was Dick, and his last name was Hardin. But it's the thing where you say Richard, and then the nickname is in parentheses, or not parentheses, in quotes afterwards, because he went by Dick. This is so good. I'm really enjoying this. We've built up already very complicated characters. The only character we really don't have much information on is Nona. The only thing that is known as identity is that she's a little quiet.
How are you, doing?
I'm fine, I guess. Why?
'Cause everything's crazy, you know? So, just making sure your shoes are still on your feet.
They are. How are you?
Could be better, but we'll get through this and on to bigger and better.
Good talk.
I don't want to accidentally cut off the conversation like I've done in the past. Especially because we almost missed a giant story point because I looked at the store.
I didn't realize just how much woods there were. This is like a genuine forest.
Yeah, it's like, what, 20 square miles or something? It's like half the island.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be a park or something.
There is a park, but it's part of the woods.
But I just want to make sure, that we know where we're going.
Vaguely.
This whole place really creepily reminds me of a park or woods, I guess, near where I used to live. It's really kind of felt just like this. It's weird. My dad was real... Oh, Jesus, what are you doing jumping across that? There's like another way down here.
Look, Jonas, I do like 1 million jumping jacks a day. This is nothing.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
I was going to help him up. Yeah, I took the weird path. I wasn't sure it was going to let me do that, to be honest. But I also believe time is fairly of the essence here. Oh, Towie Woods. Okay, we have to go through Bridge Stand to get there, I think. Honestly, I think this way is just the more efficient way anyway. Well, no, that's not true. I bet you to the right. Just led straight there. We are moving a little bit faster. Oh, wow.
Why is there a cable car here? Couldn't they have just made, just like a normal bridge?
Yeah, it doesn't really look safe, does it?
It looks less than welcoming. Or, at least it doesn't look very inviting. Or...
Maybe there's another way. Power Transfer Station 167.
Oh, it actually made me open it.
Okay, that's a little strange. Why wouldn't they lock it? I mean, somebody should have locked it, right?
Maybe there's no need? Like there's nothing here to steal or something?
Alright, I'll go with that just 'cause... What else am I gonna do?
I found the circuit breaker.
Wait, like the first thing it says is beware of overload. Do not attempt restart without supervision. So I don't know. Just let me do it. That way, if something bad happens, you know.
That's very sweet. Really, but I'm not the type of sister you need to throw your coat on the puddle for, okay?
Okay, it's your barbecue.
Actually,
If you're gonna pull it, you might as well do it now.
I don't think they'll kill me.
What did you flip? 'Cause it kinda did the opposite of what we wanted.
I flipped the... It's the only one, Jonas. What other switch could I even flip?
Oh, good point. The lamp's flickering. Do you think it's like on backup power now or something?
It sounds like it's emitting some weird noise, too. Right?
Yeah, a little. For some reason, it reminds me of the cave. Let's just try to get the power on, alright? Everything about this is making my skin crawl. That's... God, I haven't heard this in forever. This is something my mom used to... I am so tired of this funhouse bullcrap.
That was not good. So that's reactive. I don't think I want to take that, though. I didn't really want to reactivate it. Wait, is that chair new?
Was that there before? Alex, are you alright?
It's, just a chair, so...
Well, it's making me feel like bugs are on my skin, so...
With legit weirdness going on, I'm not making the joke. Although, see, it's really good that we know that his mom died, and that thing... Well, now I'm getting chills because I said something about it. Okay, it's just a dead end.
The Catbird station was built to detect any enemy attempting a strike from the air. When operational, it was fully outfitted with an SCR-271 antenna and an early version of OTH, which stands for Over the Horizon, a radar system used to detect targets at extreme distances. It was also the first check of the call and response method. If a missile strike or airborne invasion was identified, a call would be sent from this station, and if the signal was found to be accurate, would trigger automatic safety measures and the evacuation of non-personnel. The Catbird station was...
says it's the, I don't know, catbird station. And the call sign is weird, 60.8. The dial doesn't go that far.
Huh.
I don't think there's another way. Okay, so we did our requisite exploring. I don't trust that bridge.
Oh, check out the smallest cemetery in the Pacific Northwest. Literally, it's from the 1800s.
Jesus, thought that was a pet cemetery. I'm kind of relieved. This island's depressing enough.
Oh, I can't. I was trying to go further. I thought we got frozen for the dialogue, which is weird because we aren't usually. Okay, this is the way we came. Guess we gotta take the bridge. I really don't like the bridge. They're gonna separate the two of us.
What a night. Huh?
Yeah, tonight's not exactly what I expected.
What does that mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean?
I'm just saying, this isn't anybody's fault, you know. It just happened. Stuff happens.
Yeah, you're right. Stuff happens.
It might be my
It
fault.
just sucks that
We'll be all right.
the stuff that's happening is like really terrifying and annoying. Humming like a barracuda.
Barracudas don't hum.
Says you, man.
Praise the Lord.
I'm not particularly confident about this. I really wonder if they got Oxenfree from Ollie Ollie Oxenfree, which is a game I haven't played in a very long time.
Well, when you look at that, it didn't collapse. That's one good thing that happened tonight.
Don't fret so much. You're with Alex right now, all right? Queen of the,
I'm not helping you.
You can say that again.
You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren made it sound like.
Yeah, with my brother.
With Michael? Yeah? Like with your mom and dad, or?
Sometimes mom and dad, but mostly just him and me.
Oh, that's cool. Like he'd be babysitting you and he'd bring you out here? That's nice of him. He could have just stayed home, you know?
It wasn't like that. We were like best friends. It's not like he was being forced to do it. He wanted to do it. We liked hanging out together.
Oh, I mean, I didn't mean... Yeah, of course.
Some people camp here, but it's weird. I don't know why they just leave their tent.
Looks kind of dumpy. Like, I don't know, like it's been abandoned. Yeah, I can see this place being cool, like in the summer, or even in the spring. You got the park, you got the main street shops.
Yeah.
You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren made it sound.
Didn't you already say that?
Did I? I only mention it because my family trips were awful. My mom would always insist on going to Missouri every single year. Ugh. I mean, it was all we could afford, but still. That's a long...
Why was it so bad?
There just was nothing to do. And my parents wanted to give me a good time, and they couldn't. And I could tell.
I have to wait for the story to
I look
interact.
back on it now, and those dumb trips are kind of like... They're just containers for I don't know, the memories that I have with her. Nowadays, I think what stuff happens matters more than where stuff happens. But, I don't know. I changed my mind a lot on that.
Yeah, I think I agree.
It's just a theory, anyway.
Wait, wasn't this... We passed this a minute ago, right? And it wasn't burning?
I honestly don't remember. You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren...
Something's wrong. We've already done this, like, twice.
Done what? 'Cause I don't remember any of this.
Jonas, seriously, you don't remember? You keep asking me if I came here as a kid a lot. Again and again.
Okay. I mean, if you say so, but... Wait, I don't even know what you're saying. What are you saying? Are we lost? Or is...
Keep repeating this one moment for some... reason. God, can't things stay normal for like 2 friggin' seconds?
Well, it's more than a little troubling that I can't tell. Besides, a headache I've only just noticed, but okay, let's deal with this now, sure.
This is, new. It's kind of weird. I had the exact same kind when I was a kid.
Yeah, why would a toy company make two, right? You used to... Wait. Haven't we done this before? We're going in circles or something.
Oh, now you're getting it. Only took 300 go-rounds on the never-ending cycle of whatever we're stuck in.
Well, sorry. Wait, really? I don't remember that, but okay. Oh, the ball, moved? That was weird.
Par for the course, really. Take that, ball. Who's there?
So it's just... I'm taking a picture of the ball moving, not your kicking, just so you know.
Alright, who are you? Alright, who are you?
Maybe don't antagonize whoever.
Alright, let's not, make it weird now, radio people.
I think they have a sense of humor.
Hey, come on!
Oh my god. Alex.
This is crazy.
I'm getting chills.
Alex, I think we're dealing with ghosts. Just a hunch.
Maybe.
What else could it be?
Who knows?
I mean, really? At least none of this is normal.
Jonas! Jonas, where
Yeah,
are
shit.
you?
This is bad.
Whoa, wait, what's happening?
Don't tell me what to do.
Tell Michael to stay with Clarissa. They like each other a lot. What are you?
Yeah, I'm looking into the
What's-
past. I'm even seeing my own options.
Wait, we've done this before.
Okay, there's got to be a way out, or...
It's alright, we must have just missed, something.
Can you kind of remember more now?
It's starting to stick. Yeah, I mean, it's still sort of foggy, but whatever, I'll deal with it.
Huh, it's like super old, but man, it's almost spotless. It's one of those, magnetic...
You know, I didn't realize I felt like a pressure in my head until right now. Maybe doing that fixed the loop. But whatever you did helped something, I think.
Feel any better? Maybe... Remember all the times we trekked through here now?
No, not really. I mean, I remember the ball thing, but I guess that didn't just happen, right? I don't know, I feel like I just woke up from a dream. Everything's so vague. Let's just keep going and get Ren.
Okay. I like this. This is really cool. I don't know how much work they had to put into this.
So, ghosts, huh?
Ghosts. What do you think they want? The ghosts.
I don't know.
I just hope they want to, like, play soccer every once in a while, and that's it.
I'm going to do this exploration over here. That is gunfire. So there's definitely temporal anomalies because I don't know what that was, but it was probably some sort of military thing, right? Like maybe a mounted placement, something like that. I'm the type of person to explore.
Oh, I remember this. The two Jacks carved their, Jack Mitchell and Jack Ladd, they used to hang out together all the time. And they carved their names into this bench on a school trip once. You don't care, do you?
No, please, keep going.
Okay, on another school trip, they...
Stop.
See, that's like a wholesome interaction, right? Teasing each other in a fun way.
Is that Nona?
Oh my god, it is.
Don't, okay? Just don't move, okay? Don't come anywhere near me.
Nona.
Just don't.
What is it? What's wrong?
This night has turned banana bread really fast, and I'm seeing things and forgetting things, and I bumped into you once already, and it was horrible. So, we're gonna take it.
We haven't... this is the first time we've seen you since the beach.
Be that as it may, I've seen an Alex. So, just look. You're not gonna talk about my grandfather. You're just gonna stand there, politely, and tell me if you've seen Clarissa. Cause
Clarissa's
No, we haven't. But we're looking for Ren right now. So have you
Stopped
maybe
us.
seen him?
No, not Ren. Okay, well...
Hey, listen, Nona. You should come with us. That way we're not all, separated.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
All right, okay. Hey, I get it, I do. I'm jumpy.
Just hold up a second, Nona, okay?
Yeah, can you just do us a favor? Can you go to the comm tower and wait for us? We got the lights on there, and it seems pretty safe.
No, Nona, you should really come with us. It's better to stick together.
Better for who?
Nona, come on.
For everyone, for all of us.
No. And the comm tower is... where?
It's the Cloudbuster at the edge of town. Can't miss it.
And you. You're really you? Really?
Yeah, Nona, it's me, Alex.
Alright, bye.
That girl's a peach.
And I'm sure she's just freaked out. And also, that might not be her. It could be another... her in another time. Okay, this is where Ren is. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. He took a picture of the ball. And there's some weird distortion in the background, it looks like. Hard to say what. So we've got temporal
Hey,
shenanigans.
just for me, I want to know. Back at the bridge, why'd you flip the switch yourself? You could have let me do it. I'm just curious.
I just wanted to see what would happen, to be honest.
All right. Okay, that must be the way station. And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway? Like, nobody's going anywhere. Doesn't the whole thing just go in a circle?
This was a mining island before the war. And the land, you know, as you can tell, it wasn't really conducive to most different ways of transport, so they dug into the hills and laid down tracks and carted the coal by freight to the pier for the boats. Huh. I think I remember reading that this well is supposed to be the first thing ever, built, or whatever, on the island, back in the 1600s.
It doesn't have a sign or anything.
It used to, I think.
You think I'm kind of a slacker idiot, right? Like, I wouldn't find any of this stuff interesting?
Jonas, I think you're smart. Come on, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I just sometimes get these, like, whiffs of... I don't know. I can't think of the word
Dredged
for
by
it.
Franciscan friars, this
Maybe
freshwater
it's
well
stress?
was never
Like
actually
from what's
used,
going
as
on
the missionaries
right
quickly
now?
decided the island wouldn't
You
suit
think
their
I don't know
ministering.
stress? I know
I want to
stress.
hear this.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. Nah, it'll come to me.
Companies to get clean water. The U.S. Navy ended up digging their own, more modern water pipeline, but servicemen and women would come here frequently for off-site meetings and day events. Dredged by Franciscan friars, this freshwater well was never actually
missed a little
used,
bit in the
as the
middle.
missionaries quickly decided the island wouldn't suit their ministering needs and abandoned the project in 1852. It was utilized by Spanish pioneers for a while, until it became a secondary resource for mining companies to get clean water. The U.S. Navy ended up digging their own, more modern water.
There used to be some. I was hoping maybe there'd be some important information there, but oh, right, that's a platform. I thought the path just went behind it.
That's our job. About 3 square miles of limestone and coral. Okay, what do? We were going ashore through the choppy...
Oh man, thank God. I thought you were a werewolf.
Why would we be a werewolf?
Good to see you're okay. It's bad out there.
No, I'm good. I'm just glad you're here. Do you have, like, any idea what's going on?
Okay, that must be the way station.
Fuck.
And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway?
Ugh, Jonas, we're repeating the same stuff again.
There's your boy.
Hey, Ren. Are you alright?
Ren?
Seriously, Ren, you can have a drug freak out on your own time. I don't have the patience to worry about you right now, so come on, look alive here.
What's he doing? Is he, like, sleepwalking? I don't know how he,
Ren?
like, fell asleep
You
during
in
all
there?
this.
Come on, pal, the neighbors are here and they want to borrow some sugar.
This isn't a guy on drugs. Not that I want to, like, alarm you.
Ren!
I hope you have a plan B.
There are 2 tape players.
I don't know if you remember, but the last time we got stuck, we used one of these things to get out of it, so I'm not just messing around right now.
Yeah, I remember. Kind of.
I'm trying to use shift to run.
where'd Ren go? He was standing right there.
I thought this would have fixed it. Like last time, didn't it?
The time stuff? Yeah, I mean, I think it did. I don't feel as foggy.
This island has had many owners. Portuguese explorers, Spanish settlers, but few stayed long, preferring the ranch work offered by the mainland. After 1890, the island was gifted to Colonel Caleb Edwards for his part in the American Indian Wars, and he would lease it to several mining companies throughout the early 1900s. This relay station served as the center of a makeshift railroad that carted coal to northern and southern piers. When Edwards died, the government saw a hole in national security at the outset of World War II and decided to take control of the island once again, founding Fort Milner in 1941. This island has had many...
Ren must have used this to call us.
Oh, it looks smashed.
Holy shit.
Crap. I don't... Maybe we shouldn't, go near him?
Ren, can you hear me?
I mean, I know they say don't move somebody with a spine injury, but it's like... We gotta do something, right?
Yeah, any thoughts on what we could do?
If I did have any thoughts on what would solve this, wouldn't
I
that
can't
be a
go
little
further.
weird? Whoa, is that helmet? It's doing something, but...
It's all I can think of to do.
I don't like what that's doing. Shit. I don't like this. It seemed to work.
Jesus, Ren, are you... Oh god.
Talk through, child.
Feels
Stretched. Better.
no.
Were you
Wait,
in
yeah.
Ren?
Ren. Kid.
Home.
Voice.
Sometimes.
But. Do not.
Be still. You
Are.
dolls
Would.
never plot.
Hurt.
You
Can.
not.
Hurt. You.
Can we, help you? Or,
Leave.
Possible.
maybe? But I don't really...
Grounded. By.
Adler.
The Margaret.
Oh.
Pretty.
Little. Poppy.
Peggy Adler. That old woman? What does she have to do with anything?
The.
Old woman.
Was.
Young. Once.
She was young once.
Were.
Young. Once.
We were young once.
Sit.
Still.
Bear. Fruit.
Tag.
Holy mother of God! You guys,
God, Ren!
man!
Ren, Jesus, are you alright?
Yeah, just give me a second. Give me a week. Why? Why is this? Why? Actually, thanks for coming, by the way.
Sure.
Why is this happening? I mean, I've been here. I visited this place like 15 times. And before now, the worst thing that ever happened was like a kid would lose his shorts to the undertow.
We're in big trouble, Ren. Really big trouble. We need to call somebody or get a boat, but We need to get out of here.
It's ghosts. She doesn't want to say it, but it's
I
ghosts.
don't think it's ghosts.
And you were possessed by one.
That doesn't
track.
seem like it'd be part of a healthy lifestyle.
God, is this thing working? If
Nona?
anyone can hear this, out there, in whatever, I'm at the comm tower on Edwards Island.
Hey, she listened to us. Great.
So, if anyone can, what is this? I'm trying to communicate with the...
Does she know how to even work that stuff?
Doesn't sound like it.
So,
Ah, crap.
are we going back to the comm tower for Nona, or...
We should round up Clarissa at Fort Milner first.
Look, we'll split up. You guys do that, and
He wants to
I
go get
can go
Nona.
tend to the lovely damsel distressed in the old tower.
I wish you wouldn't put it that way, but
Can you even make it there?
Can I even make it there?
well, you did just have a specter wearing you like a suit.
And all that's left is little indigestion. I'll be fine.
All right, well, guess we're going that way, so we'll see you at the comm tower. Hopefully with Clarissa.
I believe in you.
Right back at you.
Encouragement seems
Milner
like
Ho?
Milner Ho.
Yep. So that was a thing, and this might be where I would stop the second episode. But yeah, this seems like a good time. Considering the first one was at like 40-ish minutes, and this is another 40-ish minutes. But man, am I engaged! Like I'm not gonna stop playing. So I'm probably gonna cut the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna cut this in post because I'm not stopping playing. I want to go. So I'll see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.